Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 22 Leicester City career mode, and today we're going to start flying through season number 3. If you did miss what happened in the last episode, we brought some new players into the club, some big players also left the club, and we're going to push on this season to hopefully maybe go one step further in the Champions League and potentially challenge for the Premier League title. Now before we do get into the gameplay in this episode, I just want to quickly go through my transfers and my thought process when making these transfers. Now when it comes to making transfers, we try and stay fairly realistic, but it's not even just about being realistic, it's about realistic progression more than anything, because as the career mode goes on, it's going to snowball out of control, and that's something I don't look to do. I like to create these individual player stories, and I don't base all my decisions just on overalls. Now I know that's difficult in the world of FIFA because it is just all based on overalls, but we don't have to play career mode like that, and I don't enjoy playing career mode like that. Yes, we sold players with better overalls, but when you look at who we sold, Tielemans was injured most of the season. Harvey Barnes didn't play that much because Yorkiemann was so good that every time there was an opportunity to start him, Yorkiemann started until his injury. And Yannick Vestergaard was Yannick Vestergaard. So when it comes to overalls, there is kind of like that set limit for me. I don't just base it fully on the overall. Tomori is an upgrade in the back line. Sarr we bring in because he can play right wing and up top, and I am worried about up top if Patson Daka gets injured. Sarr's got a lot of the same traits of Patson Daka. He's quick, he's strong, and he's a good dribbler of the football. All the things that Patson is as well. He's already proven to be a very good finisher. Scarlett came in because he's the one for the future. Jamie Vardy's getting on now. He's already gone down to 78 rated, and Scarlett will be, hopefully, the guy to take over from him. And Chao Gomez was just a really smart bit of business. We've got Samarian and Ndidi. If Ndidi left, we would have signed probably a big replacement for him. Maybe Kante. But he didn't leave. He stayed, and I didn't feel like we needed to replace Tielemans because we already had that. Sanchez was unbelievable last season, and when we looked at the stats, James Ward-Prowse had 12 assists. He was the second highest assister in the team, so it made no sense to sign another centre mid. Anyway, let's get into the first game of this episode. If you are new around here, though, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, as well as hitting the like button if you're going to enjoy the video. This is going to be our starting 11 for the Tottenham game. We have to have one eye over our shoulders because PSG in a couple of days after this, and that's going to be a massive one. Harry Kane is still at Spurs. It's very much the same Spurs team you'd expect until you look at the back line. And of course, Casemiro in midfield. Sanchez is playing right back. So, you know, still EA being EA. We've had a very hard start to the season as well. We have, haven't we? Arsenal, Manchester United in the last one, Newcastle as well, who seem to keep spending big money. So it's not been an easy start to the season, and that continues here with Spurs. They're in 10th at the moment, but we are only 3 games in. Let's see if we can take some points here from Spurs. We're at home as well, and then of course, the big one of this episode, which I'm super excited for. Loftus-Cheek there early. I'm super excited to take on PSG. I have to be cautious in this one today as well, though. Spurs do have the talent to hit us on the break. So now piling forward. He's got options. Well in, Tomori. Hopefully we see a lot of that out of him. That was poor, though, from Yorkiemann. Son. Tomori again, up against Son, and the same result. We'll have more of that from Tomori this year, please. Oh, no, I'll have less of that, though. That was a poor ball out. Terrible first half of football. Not really anything to show you. The injuries keep coming early into the second half here, and Molina's going to have to come off. Pereira on. This cheek there's found Daka. What did Daka do now? He needs help. He's going to lift it straight across, and we've done that once or twice now in this game. Our crossing's been lackluster. Across the Brooks. Got Ward-Prowse there. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek this time. It's a good ball in. Ward-Prowse saved. Yorkiemann. Oh, Højbjerg was there just in time. This might end up being one of the worst games of the season, but we need to save legs. So Fofana and Ndidi is coming off. I know we want to push on and win this, but I also need to be very mindful about PSG coming up. So I am going to make those changes. We've still got the quality on the pitch. If Ward-Prowse passes better than that. His passing last season was certainly a little bit better. We're still at that stage of the year, though, where there's a lot of players not match sharp yet. And the players that didn't go on international breaks as well lost match sharpness. So we need to kind of regain that. You'll know yourselves, right? Your players play a million times better when they're match sharp. That's a terrible ball from Ward-Prowse again. You can tell he's got no match sharpness. And you can absolutely tell Harry Kane now to win the game. What a save from Schmeichel. I can guarantee now that will probably be the worst live com of the season. There was 3 highlights in the entire game. Awful. 50-50 possession. 1 shot for Tottenham, 4 for us. It's just awful game of football. Let's put that one behind us and in the rearview mirror, because this one is really important. We want to get off to a good start in the Champions League. Well, Molina's going to be out for 3 months, and that's a little bit of a gutting blow because he's really started to pick up in this team. He's really started to play some good football. Kind of lucky, we've got Ricardo Pereira. Now, I'm still not fully sure on squad numbers. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more chance to say what you want, but I am sure that it should, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, be Brooks that gets number 10. I'm also going to change Renato Sanchez from number 17 to number 8. Cheeky trip here to Paris then, and the first time in this stadium, and it's going to be very, very difficult. Let's be honest. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a true test. PSG won the Champions League last season. Unbelievable stuff from them. They went on and won it. We could have been playing them. It was that close. Let's see if we can get anything from this game today. I'm not too optimistic about it, but I do have a lot of faith in these boys. Well, as expected, unbelievable lineup here for PSG. I think the only changes I can notice is Milinkovic, Savic, and Koke coming in. Ginter as well, I think, is new to the PSG team. Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi up top. We must add that Messi's got to be super old at this stage, all right? This has got to be his last season. He's probably retiring after this one. A little bit of a stark contrast when it comes to our lineup. Daka, Brooks, Lookman, Sarr. We've got that pace down the wings today. Sanchez and Ndidi in midfield. It's a strong Leicester side. It's the strongest side we can put out. Let's just give it a good go. Oh, Milinkovic, Savic there has missed out. Daka will play the ball on. Brooks has got the option of either Sarr and Daka. And this is the situation when we've got Sarr, Daka, and Lookman on the pitch, and Sarr scores again. Some people want to see this man wearing number 7. Some people think Yeremy Pino. We might have to have a poll on the channel. But Ismaila Sarr has started this season unbelievably well. And when him and Daka are running at you, it gives me so many nightmares for defenses. It's good. It is good. We take the lead, but at the same time, it's PSG. So it doesn't mean we hold the lead. It was Milinkovic Savic as well that gave the ball away. Great tackle from Ndidi, showing us once again why he's such an elite player. The only 90 rated player in the team. Are we going to get through again here? Malang Sarr again outrunning the defenders. What can he do this time? Is he going to go through and score again? I think he is. He's not, is he? He does. Malang Sarr. Ismaila Sarr getting his bloody name wrong already. But Ismaila Sarr makes it 2-0. If you're wondering why I'm saying Malang Sarr, it's because I've just signed him on my Football Manager save. So Malang Sarr is in my brain right now. I need to get out of the habit of saying that. But Ismaila Sarr with 2 here early on. And if anyone questions the signing of him, wow, he's been unbelievable. Yeremy Pino's got to be sat in the treatment room thinking, how do I get back in this team while Sarr is performing so well? I hope we don't have a Rodon Rondon situation here with Ismaila Sarr. OGs of the channel will remember that. Let's not get too excited as the ball comes over the top there to Mbappe, and we do just enough for fanning at. Oh my God. I love Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr. It's not Malang Sarr, Yorkie. Get his bloody name right. Ismaila Sarr chips over to Daka. Oh, a heavy touch from Patson Daka, which is not what you expect. I just can't sign Malang Sarr, can I now, on any other save, because that is going to be stuck in my head. Well, I think all it will take is a goal. And we'll... Oh, Mbappe's done really well there. Soyuncu, what is that dive, son? Mbappe, well in. Kasper Schmeichel. My hero, Kasper. Now, they might be in trouble. Because guess what? Sarr's on one side and Daka's on the other. And they've got to focus so much on Patson Daka that Ismaila Sarr... Oh, he should have scored a first-half hat-trick. But Patson Daka will put it away. We lead 3-0. Get his bloody name right and he doesn't score. I think we're probably going to have one of the most potent attacks. Lookman, Sarr and Daka this season. I think that's going to be like, you know, our Firmino, Salah and Mane. That's going to be that's Leicester's version of that front three that is just tears teams apart. We need a nickname for them, don't we? We need a nickname for our new trio. And it's 3-0 at half-time, though. PSG don't know what's hit them. Sarr now is making a run again. Oh, we found him again. It's too easy to find Sarr. Sarr, oh, does not make the right choice there. Mbappe now. First time he's really run forward, but the pass is just not working for PSG today. Oh, there might be in again. Schmeichel gets to it first. The game is starting to become more and more PSG, but they've not found that ball through the back line yet, have they? They've really tended to struggle to just find that breakthrough ball at the moment, and that's exactly what we want. Mbappe now, poor ball from Mbappe. He's not shown good form today. Good shot, though. I firmly believe you can't look a gift horse in the mouth, and at 3-0 up, it gives us the opportunity to make some changes. Sheng, oh, hang on. There's not been a title update, but Sheng's got long sleeves on. Now, he still doesn't have his number, but he's got long sleeves on. but there's been no title update. I'm super confused as to why now he's got them and most of the time he doesn't. Mbappe coming off now. Mauro Icardi coming on for PSG. Mbappe just not at the races in this one. Messi definitely hasn't looked himself, has he, in this one? Which is a benefit to us. Sheng. That's a good ball. Sheng's ball to Brooks here to round it off here, surely for 4-0. Brooks, there we go. Oh, he's at the outside of the post. In my mind, it's guaranteed that he's in the back of the net and he's at the outside of the post. We'll chalk this one down in the history books. Leicester City 3, PSG 0. Oh, they won this last year and we have just handed them a handy beating. And it is all down to Daka and Sarr in this one. When those two are both running at you, the defenders just track Daka. They focus on Daka. Obviously, one of the highest scoring strikers in the past 2 seasons. Unbelievable result then to kick off our Champions League journey. Could not be happier with that. And the league is going well so far. We've got some easier games coming up now. And then Porto will be next in the Champions League as well. So before we get into this Porto game, we have played a few games in between. We first took on Fulham and we managed to beat them 2-0. Sarr continuing the trend of scoring goals along with Loftus-Cheek bagging himself one, playing in the cam position in this game. Then took on Chelsea early in the EFL Cup. And I've got to be honest, the EFL Cup, I don't really care about too much. We massively rotated the team. So did Chelsea. Reece James getting sent off very early in the game. And Kelechi Iheanacho scoring the winner. After that, we took on Norwich in the league, who were in 17th place and just couldn't find a goal. It looked like we really struggled in this one. I even brought Scala on for the first time. But unfortunately, we miss out here against Norwich and only pick up a point. This will be the starting 11 for the Porto game. They're playing 4-4-2. We've got a decent lineup here. A few tweaks, a few changes. Let's see if we can get a result. Well, we smashed it, didn't we, in the opening game here against PSG. Hopefully, the first home game of the Champions League this season, we can open them up again. And Sarr has opened them up. Oh, and he scored it as well. He's just unbelievable. I'm so happy with the sign-in. I'm edging closer and closer to actually giving him number 7 like people suggested. I just feel bad for Jeremy Pino because he's unbelievably good as well. Sarr's just something special as he slots this one home. I thought it was through the legs and it is. What a tidy finish. Indeed, he seems ready for this competition this season because he's won the ball back twice already here against Porto. And he's done it again. That's the 3rd time. And we're very, very early into this match. And now Brooks, if he times it correctly... he was being pressured himself. Oh, mistake of our own now from Fofana. You don't often say that. Mistake made. Can we stop them? We can't. What a goal that is by Diaz. And here we go. 1-1. This is an unbelievable strike from Diaz. We looked at him. We actually added him to the list. We did take a cheeky look at him. Schmeichel, really, it's the power that takes it in. Fofana's got to be held accountable for that, though. Mistake at the back from him. Oh, Lokman gets it clear. Gives that there to Brooks. Brooks has actually found some space. Brooks now is going to fire that one forward to Sarr. Sarr's touch wasn't his greatest. He's pulled himself wide. Oh, he still fires off a decent shot. And then Brooks. I like that run from Brooks. We'll think that across. Daka. Oh, lovely. Absolutely sublime. We're back in the lead. Oh, this is good play here for Porto again. Schmeichel. Oh, it's 2-2 just like that. What a game we've got on our hands. Well, defensively against PSG, we were outstanding. Here today in the center of the park, I can't complain. Indeed, he's done his job, but the back two today have not done their job. Tomori and his partner Fofana, well, more Fofana than anything, hasn't looked good. This 4-4-2 seems to be causing me a lot of issues. Justin there, Naily doing a good job. I've got no room here. Ward-Prowse did brilliantly to win that back, actually. Oh, and then Justin's giving it away. Tomori now, well defended. Oh, some space might open up. Oh, Brooks, what a ball. What a ball to Daka, maybe. Daka, of course, he goes through and scores. What a first half of football. Unbelievable pass from Brooks. Let's just give him that to start off with. And Daka back scoring in this position. Well, let's see if this crazy goal scoring spills over into the second half now. Oh, this is nice. He's having his shirt pulled though, ref. Brooks still on it. Great play. Because Lookman's in. Oh, great defending from Porto. We've got it back though. Sarr now. Good footwork from Sarr. Ricardo, we're really relentless when we come forward. That's one thing that we've improved by having Lookman back and Sarr now in the team. Is going forward. We're just scary. Mario Barrow now, piling forward. Oh, nearly a beautiful ball across. Well cut out, though, from Fofana. And I'm glad to see that his earlier experiences aren't changing the way he plays. This is bad for Porto. Sarr could have got past his man. That surely would have been 4-2. Rivera there out wide. Caro Pereira up against Luis Diaz. Done a really good job there. Oh, there might be in trouble. Malang Sarr couldn't find the pass. If he breaks that ball through there, we are in. 3-2 up and some tired legs on the pitch. We're going to see Luis Suarez come on for them. We'll also see Patson Daka come off for Dane Scarlett, getting an opportunity here in the Champions League for Leicester. And Brooks is going to come off for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Great ball in behind now to Romario Barrow. Well defended by Tomori. Oh, and then he's done really well there as Tomori. He might be able to slide it forward. His strong suit is not passing the football, so I won't be too downbeat on him there. Fofana couldn't block it. Diaz, surely, what a save. Scarlett. Oh, he's found a Didi. Didi there. Finds Lookman. Oh, again, Manfana has done that twice now in this game where we should have been through. Got the passing range. And I just waited and waited because I couldn't do it straight away. And across. Oh. The defending of Porto in this match has been ridiculous. I wish there was a stat in the game that was last-ditch defending because Manfana and Diego Light have done unbelievable in that scenario. Unbelievable in this match. And if they manage to snatch a point here, it is because of those two. And it's Manfana now. Oh, it's well held. He's not the man you want really in that position, is he? Well, we're going to get a victory in what was an unbelievable game of football. Well, we take the victory in what was an unbelievable game of football. Unlucky for Porto, but as I say, some of the last-ditch defending there from them with balls across, balls in. Unbelievable stuff, but I'm proud of the lads again. That front three is scary. That makes 2 for 2 as well in the Champions League, which is huge. PSG drew to CSKA in Moscow away. After the Porto match, we came into this game against Aston Villa, being able to go top of the table if we win it. Bailey going close there, though, hitting the outside of the post. They also then pushed down the left-hand side, did Louis Barry. Good ball across, forcing Schmeichel into a save. And late into the game, we managed to force Emi Martinez into a save. This should have been a goal from Gomez. Unfortunately, the terrible news here is that Sarr had to come off. He's injured. Hopefully, it's not going to be a long injury. But that was it for highlights. This match just genuinely reminds me of that Tottenham game. It was absolutely awful. And we're kind of creeping in and showing that every now and again we're going to have this kind of match. It does seem to come after another game in quick succession. But we just couldn't get the job done today. Better team. Not by the scoreline, though. The worst news humanly possible has just happened. The star player so far this season, Ismaila Sarr, is going to be injured for 3 months. He's going to join Yeremy Pino on the injury list. Luckily, 3 weeks and Yeremy Pino will be back. This is going to be a huge miss when you see that at the start of this season, he started 9 times, scored 6 goals and got 2 assists. That is a huge loss moving into this next set of games. So here at the end of this episode, we do find ourselves in 5th place on 14 points. But look how tight it is. If we'd have just made one of those draws a win, this is a different scenario. And we need to try and fix that going forward. Too many of the smaller teams are managing to hold us to draws. 3 wins and 5 draws this season just isn't good enough so far. But we are top of our Champions League group, and with back-to-back games coming up now against CSKA and Moscow, we could be qualified very soon. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We're being hurt a little bit now with the injuries, which is definitely going to cause us a problem going forward. But I think this is a pretty decent start to the season so far. Of course, the league will start to average itself out. We haven't lost a game yet, which is better. I'd rather draw than lose matches, but games like that Aston Villa match, the Tottenham game, and then Norwich, where we need to have a bit more cutting edge. We need to be finding the back of the net just that little bit more. And now losing someone like Sarr is definitely going to hurt us. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.